Each of our panelists will present one case, 3-minute presentation, 3-minute discussion between the panelists. These are presented in a mystery format. Other panelists have not seen the cases, so we have a chance to embarrass ourselves amongst the 3,000 people here, let alone worldwide. Hopefully we'll provide a good discussion of these cases. So once again, this is an unrehearsed fashion. You'll see our cases presented in terms of making the diagnosis or how we work patients up. And cases were chosen by the panelists to highlight a typical case that they see in their practice. Hopefully have a good learning point, not be too terribly esoteric, and we'll have an answer. So with that, we'll get started. We ask Rich McDonald to come forward with our first case. Rich from here in San Francisco. Rich.
Thank you, Bill. This is my favorite case. I woke up and I was blind. It's got drama, pathos, heroes and villains, and at the very end there'll be a happy little man asking you to buy his product. So this is a 46-year-old woman. You've all seen this type of thing before, with ischemic retina and hemorrhages. 2160 in the right eye, 2250 in the left eye. She's been in a coma for 3 days. Fluorescein angiogram and OCT confirmed the retinal ischemia, and for the benefit of Bailey and David Seraph, there's a PAM lesion with hyperreflectivity in the internuclear layer. That's my case. Diagnosis?
A Purchers-like process.
So if you're a stickler, you could say Purchers-like process retinopathy or a Purchers retinopathy. And so Bill's got that one right. The causes of Purchers retinopathy are on this list. And so it's very difficult to know exactly which one it is, but I will give you some extra information. The amylase was elevated and the lipase was increased greatly. So I'll give you that this is pancreatitis. So pancreatitis leading to Purchers retinopathy is the answer to the question. So is that the end of the story? Would anyone like additional information?
Absolutely.
Well, you know, I've got a lot of minutes to fill here. Not that many, 4.5, I think, at this point. But pancreatitis can be caused by a great number of things. And I know what you're thinking, scorpion venom, but nobody is that lucky to get a case like that. And so that is not the answer. What are the two most likely things, Lee, that would cause pancreatitis?
I would say alcohol and gallstones.
So alcohol and gallstones. But at this point, I think I will tell you the rest of this story. In 2014, this woman underwent a thyroidectomy for goiter, resulting in parathyroid gland dysfunction, and she was then treated with calcitrol and calcium carbonate. In 2015, she developed pain in her leg and her ankle, and she went to the store, got some non-steroidal anti-inflammatories, and started taking them like crazy, and this helped. But it resulted in a GI upset. She then self-medicated herself with Alka-Seltzer, which is just sodium bicarbonate, taking 6 to 8 tablets a day for 3 years. That is a hefty dose. In December of 2018, she developed multiple episodes of nausea and vomiting. In January 2018, she collapsed and was admitted to the ICU, had an abdominal CT showing gallstones, but no bile duct obstruction. Her total bilirubin was normal. I know these are terms that we haven't heard in a little while, but remember that body is a posterior extension of the eye. She was diagnosed with retinal failure and hypertension. The patient was unresponsive for 3 days, and when she awoke, she was blind. Now, Lee, I know that you've spent a lot of time studying the body. Do you have any idea what type of problem that she might have?
So I have to admit that I heard this case before and I made the diagnosis before. So if you notice, do you want me to hold on?
Yeah, hold on.
Okay.
Let's get somebody else involved.
Oh, sorry. What caused the pancreatitis?
It's got to be related to the Alka-Seltzer.
I can't really hear you, Carol. It's tough hearing up here.
It's got to be related to the Alka-Seltzer. hypernatremia or something with bicarbonate.
I think that's an excellent thought, Anita. Anita's my partner, so there's a chance she has seen this case
Anita doesn't
before.
want to give the answer now because she knows the answer. So I think Carol's on the right track. So we'll look for metabolic changes and see what's happening with all her extra medications that she's taking, because she obviously does not have gallstones. She's not alcoholic. So those two major criteria are gone. So we look at the rest of her labs. What do you have for labs?
The acoustics are rough up here, but I have no doubt that what you said was brilliant and right on the money. So, if you remember in medical school, and some of us don't, this is a patient who had what you were taught about hypercalcemia, stones, bones, groans, thrones, and psychiatric overtones, and she had all of these complaints: biliary, bone pain, nausea, vomiting, polyuria that I left out of the evaluation, and coma. And her calcium level was off the chart. So this patient had Purchase retinopathy secondary to pancreatitis due to hypercalcemia. And hypercalcemia causes acute pancreatitis by pancreatic secretory block, intracellular zymogen accumulation, and acinar cell injury. And at this point, Larry Yanuzzi, somewhere in this front row, and he's saying it's just another case of Purchase retinopathy caused by pancreatitis secondary to hypercalcemia. And no, Larry, it is not. Because this patient had hypercalcemia as part of a triad that also included renal failure and metabolic alkalosis. This was the reason for the coma. As Gandalf once said in The Return of the King, how did it come to this? Well, this is a patient who had trouble with her parathyroid gland, so she took calcitrol and calcium carbonate. From a metabolic point of view, this will increase and possibly cause hypercalcemia. Hypercalcemia results in an increased sodium bicarbonate absorption, but she was also taking all of that Alka-Seltzer. This results in a metabolic alkalosis, which results in enhanced calcium absorption. So it's a positive feedback cycle. And that is how this patient wound up in a coma. So it's not just Purchase retinopathy associated with pancreatitis caused by hypercalcemia. This is a patient who had Purchase retinopathy secondary to pancreatitis caused by hypercalcemia as part of the milk alkali syndrome associated with self-medication. Now, this patient did improve somewhat visually, and this is her photograph 1 month after presentation. So, as Bill said in his lovely introduction, this is just a case you'll probably see this week.
Rich, a quick question. Can somebody really get this from drinking too much milk by itself?
No.
So in the days before there were good therapies for gastric ulcers and indigestion, people took massive amounts of Alka-Seltzer and calcium things as antacids, and this was not that rare.
All right, we're going to move on. Rich, great starting point. Legion and Pole, Chicago, next up, debate.